a very, very dark day. Day 13, 2 new housemates, first round of nominations. Playtime's over.
Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope very well. Woo! Shut up, we've got so much to get through. We ain't got no time for cheering, shush. It's day 13, the time is 7:32. What a night it's been. That's why we haven't got much time for cheering, ladies and gentlemen. Big Brother gave the housemates 2 new friends to play with last night, and poor old Glenn, well, unwrapping his Christmas presents is never going to be the same after you unwrap these 2 lovelies. Check out how is Aisling there. That's going very well. Terrified, look at this. Watch his face, watch his face, watch his face. I'm not sure about you. Who are you? It's okay, it'll be fine. Poor old Glenn. Now, who better to pass judgment on a new housemate than an ex-housemate? Please welcome back the pride of Loughborough. It's Bonnie, everybody! Lovely. Curly hair and everything. Hello, Bonnie, how are you? Nice to have you with us. Also here to give his expert spin on the new mix of housemates is DJ, Big Brother devotee, friend of the show. He's been around, but we love him. It's Jeff Lloyd! Oh, my God! And it's still breathing, which is fantastic. In a minute. But do you know what? Oh, it's been a mad old 24 hours, let me tell you. So let's bring you up to speed. Last night, 2 new housemates arrived. Sorry about this, Shabazz. Aisling, 27-year-old model and promotions girl from London, was the first to be tapped and unwrapped. Then, not sorry about that, Dawn, Sam, who's an 18-year-old nail technician from Ayrshire. Okie dokes. But no sooner were they in than... George is at! Now then, George... I'm going to miss George, aren't you? I like George. And I like to think that George kind of lives his outside life a little bit like Harry Potter. So, at 2:37 this afternoon, the closest Big Brother has ever come to royalty decided to leave Big Brother and go back to Hogwarts because he didn't want to be famous. George, have you ever seen Big Brother? You're on television and people see you, you're not famous. So, tonight's Cool BBLB is all about the new arrivals and the sudden departure. We've called it 2 in, 1 out! So, if you've got something to say on the subject, here's how you, my friends, get in touch. What's that you say? Lara, Bonnie's sister? What's coming up next? Steady. I'll tell you what, it's Little Brother's big news.
Cool.
We have got loads coming up today. So, at 11:22 this morning, after only 14 hours in the house, new girl Sam was already engaged in a little tongue action with Welsh-styled Glenn. Take a look.
What, how do you say it?
Boreda.
Boreda.
Yeah. Boreda.
Boreda.
Boreda. That's Welsh for good morning.
How do you pronounce it? Boreda.
Borre.
Boreda.
Yeah.
Boreda. How do you say you're welcome?
Croeso.
Croeso.
Yeah.
Boreda. Croeso.
Yeah. So
Oh my God, you could become my Wales teacher.
Not my new Wales teacher. New girl Aisling already has her eyes firmly set on being crowned this year's BB Supremo, and the London promo girl doesn't want anyone ruining her winning outfit, especially little cheeky chops Nikki, as she found out at 12:42 this afternoon. Let's take a look, or as they say in Wales, come a rig, idrech a hwch.
Along there as well.
Ooh.
Sorry, I don't want people seeing that.
Oh, what is it, your eviction one?
Yeah.
Oh.
For my winning one. Sorry. No, listen, let me just get one thing straight, yeah? When I snatched it out of your hand, I didn't know who was holding it. It's just I didn't want my dress up. I just saw my dress up and my immediate reaction was get it down, so don't, think it was personal. Okay. Whoever was holding it, I would have done that. It's just, like a reflex.
Yeah, no,
Don't worry about it.
Now, it's a regular news story on BBLB News. However, if you look closer, you'll see that it isn't actually a news story at all. It's a scene from a BBC natural history film where a predator comes up and actually grasps so close we have to see it in slow motion. And Nikki actually doesn't want to see her. Her face starts to go from side to side. Let's take another look at it. OK, here we go. There's the grasp. Now watch, Nikki doesn't know where it's gone. Gong, 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 gong. Quick as you like! Nikki still doesn't know where it is. OK, last story. It seems that fame comes with a price, and even George's Harry Potter-esque trust fund can't stretch to it. It's just me, isn't it? At 2:37 this afternoon, George finally called in the bailiffs to remove him from the house. What are you doing, George? Just take a look.
Have you come to a final decision?
Yes.
Can you tell Big Brother what your decision is?
My final decision is yes, I would like to leave the Big Brother house.
Bye, George.
See you guys. See you guys.
Easily.
Bye, George. Boys strong. I'll see you guys when I get out, right?
What, no George? He'll be sorely missed that, my friends. So look, but it's big news. Now then, other than their ability to keep quiet and sit in the cardboard box, not known as much about these two new people we call housemates, but I imagine you want to gorge yourself on as much information as possible, so here's number one.
My name's Ashleen Horgan-Wallace. Because I have a double-barrel name don't mean I'm posh. I'm very feisty, I'm very feisty. Every girl likes to feel like a princess, have their makeup and people judge me on my outward appearance. They think I'm a bimbo. I just met a girl in the toilet and she described me as a ghetto princess. Blonde, big boobs, long legs, my humps. They're real, you're not imagining them. I'm very domesticated. I'm a bit of eye candy.
Oh, I just came to say Ashleen is so hot. I said, oh, you're sexy. And I thought, oh, I didn't do that before.
I can hold a decent conversation and I look good. Oh, I said that already.
I ain't here to take no one's man. I'm not a man thief.
Who knows what might happen.
Unless he's really fit.
And what secrets may be revealed. That is so surreal.
Wonderful stuff. Now, just as Glenn was getting his composure back, and it took him some time, it was time to tap and unwrap another one. Take a look.
Oh my God! Hi there. Okay, well, my name's Sam. Most people know me as Samuel.
So she's a man?
I'm just tranny, I suppose. People are actually shocked when they do find that I am actually a guy, not a woman.
I thought it was a bear. That's amazing.
He, she, lady boy, man beast.
If I go out to a nightclub or something, obviously a lot of straight guys try and hit on me, which is quite funny. You know, I'm kind of like a celebrity in everyone because everyone just knows me. I go to the bingo with all the grannies. I'm totally fab. I'm fabby. I'm fun, lively, outgoing. I'm very, very unique. Nice to meet you.
Wow, so much on today's show. So we've got two new housemates, we've lost one old one. How will this affect the groups, the cliques, and how they already exist? Here we hope to tell us is former housemate, Bonnie! Amazing, Bonnie. Bonnie, first up, Ashleen and Sam. First impressions, what do you make of them?
Well, actually, I watched it last night for about 5 minutes, and so truth.
Tell me the truth.
I will tell you the truth. Ashla, I think she's pretty and everything, and you know
everything.
And everything. And the other one looks like Shrek. But
you think Sam looks like Shrek?
Yeah, is that? Yeah, that's Sam. Yeah. Sorry, Sam. But no, but
do they seem like nice people, though? Do you think?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't really have an opinion on him. But today, when I seen that clip of snatching the dress off Nikki, that ain't nice. So. Oh,
okay. Now, what about George? Did you have an idea George was leaving?
No, I didn't. Not really. I didn't see that one coming.
Did it shock you that he's leaving? Because he seemed quite composed and quite self-assured.
No, it really shocks me, actually. Not where it concerns in that house, because people are just, leaving left, right and centre. But, no, I think, it was all right last week, but I could sort of see it coming, because he did used to get in his bed a lot and just curl in the corner and he just seemed a bit in himself. And maybe that's the reason. Maybe he didn't really want to be there. Maybe the nominations today just took its toll and he just couldn't do it or something.
Sure.
I don't know.
Does it annoy you when you see people walking out because you think, I was voted out and I didn't even get, I wasn't even nominated. So is that?
No, it doesn't, to be honest.
Fair enough. OK.
No.
We've got the first nominations coming up. Who would you have... we'll be showing it tomorrow, I believe, revealing it exclusively. And that's why we can't enter here. As you can see, there's kind of a Deadwood, wild...
I know, I was
Wildwood,
looking forward to that today. I wanted to know who was up.
Yeah, but we can't tell you. I'm sorry. It's happening right now. And you can see they've actually boarded it up, as you can see. Who would you have nominated?
Lisa and Caesar.
Definitely?
Definitely, I think that.
You said that very after that. Now, what have you been up to since we saw you on Sunday? You've been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done like a couple of shoots, like one for a magazine, one for a newspaper, and yeah, just doing a bit of this and that.
OK.
Met up with some of my family and stuff, so.
Good stuff. We saw you have your shoot with the magazine, so let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Was a freak like me?
Ooh.
Don't you?
I'd like glue in my hair.
Don't you? Don't you wish your girlfriend was wrong like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was fun like me? Don't you?
I'm loving the fact that what did he say? He said, I want you to go like this.
Oh my God, how embarrassing.
What was that like? How did you find it?
Actually, it was a laugh. It was good. You know, I got on with everyone there.
Well, it's interesting because is it something you think about when you're in the house that might happen to you? Because we're obviously, we're in a six or seven series now. Six series of us, seven series.
You know what? No, I
brother.
didn't.
You didn't think about that at all?
Really.
You didn't think, what will happen to me when I come out?
No, I didn't think ahead. I really didn't. I just took it all, in its stride sort of thing. And, yeah, came out and I have had a good reception and, got a few things out of it.
And it was quite contentious in the house because the girls were talking about it.
It was actually. A lot of people used to say, oh, I can see deadlines and this, that and the other. And I used to think, oh, God, it's only, sorry to say it, but Big Brother. But, yeah, I guess I am quite shocked what comes out of it, really.
Sure. OK, listen, it's nice to speak to you.
But no, it's just Big Brother. Big Brother is good, so...
No, it's fine. It's nice to speak to you. Bonnie, everyone. Good to see someone's actually out of the house enjoying themselves. After the break, going to be chatting to DJ Jeff Lloyd. And we'll be hearing what you think of all the comings and goings of Cool BBLB. We'll be back in 4:05, but we'll leave you with a few words of wisdom from Bonnie about, I don't know, everything and everything.
Everything and everything. I think the National Health Service is, I don't know, I think it's all right. I don't know, it's there, ain't it? So, whatever, well, I don't know, you can get a boob job on the NHS now, can't you? So, it's quite good.
Hey, welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother's Day 13. Time is 7:48. We've got a better skates on. There's loads to do. Jeff Lloyd's already on the sofa, desperate to tell us what he thinks of last night's live task and George's shock de partie. But first, as we all remember, on launch night, Davina revealed there was a space reserved in the house for one special housemate. Although saying that, we're probably going to need more than one at this rate. Now, if you find one of these, then you'll be with a chance of being that housemate. So have any tickets been found that haven't been put in my gob? Well, yes, they have. At 2:30 p.m. on Friday the 19th, this very lovely man found one. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm not too bad.
Oh, don't clap him yet. He's not a housemate yet. He's not worthy of your applause. No, it's lovely to meet you. What's your name? Where'd you come from?
I'm Tim from the Isle of Dogs.
Tim from the Isle of Dogs. Terrific. What are you going to do with the ticket?
Well, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to use it to try and get into the Big Brother house.
You want to get in there?
I think so.
And what? Can you just talk us through? You unwrapped the chocolate, and and how was it?
The chocolate was fine.
No. How? I mean, what happened?
Yeah, I saw this golden ticket there. I didn't know anything about it.
There we go.
But my friends did, and
oh my God! So you didn't know anything about it when you opened it?
I didn't know anything about
now,
it.
who do you think you'd get on with?
I'd like to think that I'd get on with Pete. He seems like a very nice guy.
Everyone's saying that.
But,
He's everyone's favourite. Anyone else?
There's a few people in there who seem quite neutral. A bunch of people like Imogen, Mikey, Caesar, and Grace, who seem a bit two-faced and vain.
Oh, he's going to get in there and stir it up. And how would you handle being famous?
Well, I don't have any intentions of appearing in Panto or opening supermarkets, so hopefully I'd fade to obscurity quite quickly.
Pleasure to meet you. Take care.
No problem.
Good luck. Okay.
Cheers.
So, if you found one of the golden golden tickets, or you're still looking for one, you've got until Friday night to let us know, and you too could be snogging with Imogen on a beanbag or playing in the pool with Glenn before you know it. Now then, he's one of Big Brother's biggest fans. By rights, if talent was what it's graded on, he'd be presenting this show. He loves it that much. It's Jeff Lloyd, everyone. Hello, Jeff, lovely to see you. Great stuff. Oh, Jeffy. Jeff, can you sum up this series in 3 words for us?
Oh. How about God help humanity? How is that?
Oh, that's so harsh.
Do you not think if there is a divine being, he watched the first night of Big Brother this year and wept a tear for his creation?
Do you think he just went, you know what, I'm going to side with the aliens?
Yeah.
OK, firstly, the thoughts on the new 2 housemates?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little early to get a handle on them yet. I think Aisling, she's got to be classy with a name like Aisling.
Absolutely.
I think, you know, for Glyn, it must be very exciting having her in the house as well as Leah. I think he is a boy who his entire experience of his own sexuality has probably come out of somewhere in between Nuts magazine and Razzle magazine, and he's got both there.
Yes.
So he's in his element. Sam, when I jumped out of the box before, I was trying to emulate Sam.
I liked it.
But I was a bit worried that people just thought I was just giddy.
No, I thought you were excited,
yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, I tried to emulate Glenn, which was...
Yeah, it was good. But I think Sam sort of fills the role that Shabazz had, which is kind of a... Oh, you don't always see that on telly, do you?
Yes, absolutely.
No, yeah.
I think he ticks that box... probably even better than Shabazz, to be fair. Now then, what about George walking? Who saw that coming?
I had no idea. You know, when I saw him go in the diary room and start talking about the pressures of fame, I thought he was just saying it for attention. You know, usually at least once a week, they will all individually go into that diary room and say, I'm thinking of leaving, so that they get the old, they're there treatment. But no,
But George...
had no idea.
Yeah, but it's normally an attention thing, but George never seemed to be particularly bothered about that. So I don't know how this road to Damascus moment came, because he seems to be an intelligent guy who's obviously
Did he get
watched
an
the
owl?
show before. Yes. The owl came in from Hogwarts and told him.
Yeah.
They're right. You proved my theory. OK, 2 tribes in the house are literally going to war. If you were in the house, which would be brilliant, would you be in the so-called plastic people or the mamas and the papas?
Oh, I think I'm a mamas and papas boy. I think any tribe which has got Glyn and Pete and Lisa in it, that is the one I would gravitate towards.
What about Richard, sexual terrorist? Big fan.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure about putting the word sexual and terrorist together. It doesn't conjure up very nice images.
Look at that picture of him. There's only one way. That is literally the dictionary definition of sexual terrorist, that picture. Now, they've been pairing off and kissing like a junior disco. Who do you think is going to couple up next, or who's going to break up? Who do you think Glenn's going to break or couple up with, if indeed he does? It'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Oh, I think it'd be lovely if he did. I'd love it if this year's Big Brother was a rites of passage film. If it was like Tanyang Kipperbang, that would be a lovely thing, wouldn't it? My life as a dog.
I can just imagine. Mum, this is Leah.
It's Glenn's voyage from boy to man.
If you were going to pair up with anyone in the house, if you were a single man, I know you're not. If you were, who would it be?
Ooh.
And you can answer 2. You can answer One Night in Heaven and for the rest of your life.
Yeah. There's something I like about Lisa, because she makes me homesick. She reminds me of girls back home. I think she'd be absolutely exhausting company.
OK, so Lisa's for the rest of your life for One Night in Heaven?
Oh, I don't know if I could stomach Lisa for the rest of her life.
No, you said it now!
One Night in Heaven. How's about Imogen?
OK, now, as a DJ,
Yes.
I'm sure you get a lot of demos. We've spotted some potential in your favourite, young Welsh Glyn. What do you make of this?
BBLB Records invite you to share the magic of Glen with songs from the valleys, including the sensational
I am the music man, I come from far away and I can play.
the irresistible
I wanna speak like somebody's watching me.
and the unforgettable.
No, you won't fool the children of the revolution.
20 all-time classics on one album.
The lion sleeps tonight. It's the final countdown.
Not available in any retail outlet or anywhere else. Hurry while stocks don't exist.
Wonderful. They are going hot off the shelves, and we have one for you right now. Here we go.
So
Glenn
good,
Songs
it's
from
not
the
available
Valleys.
in the shops.
Wonderful stuff. OK, listen, too early to predict a winner?
Yeah, I think so. I can't imagine anybody voting against Pete at this stage. But as we know from previous years, anything can happen.
Pick a wild card for us, just...
Wild card, I'd definitely go for Pete. I'd like Glyn to win, but I can't see people voting Pete out.
OK, terrific stuff. Thanks a lot, Jeff, everyone. OK, it's time for today's Cool BBLB. Bonnie, if you join us, please. Wonderful stuff. Today's Cool BBLB is 2 in, 1 out. What do you think about the new housemates and, of course, the departure of gorgeous George? Just go straight to the lunch. Jodie in Essex. Hello, Jodie.
Hello there, Dermot.
How you doing? All right, Hum?
I'm fine, thank you.
OK, what do you reckon?
Well, I think Sam's great. I think she's just going to mix with the group, and I think that's going to be cool. I think Aislinn's going to stir them all up, which is great. I think it's going to be fantastic entertainment. I think she's going to fight for Grace's alpha female role, and I think that's going to cause a bit of confusion there, and see if Gracie's going to actually fight back for her role. Yeah. And I think with George leaving now, Grace has got one less ally in her crew.
Yes,
so we have to see.
It did affect Grace pretty badly. It has to be said. Do you think, Bonnie? Do you think Aisling could be the new alpha female in the house?
Yeah,
I
do. Yeah, she's attractive, ain't she?
And you think she could? So you think she could take Grace's part as the prominent female in there?
I hope so. Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
okay,
definitely.
cool.
And I think she should take over in the kitchen.
Jackie in Liverpool. Hello, Jackie.
Hello, Dermot.
You're right.
Yes, fine, thank you.
Okay, go for it.
Again, I think Aston's going to make a few fusses in the house with the girls. Be very jealous and that, because she's absolutely gorgeous, especially with Grace, because she totally loves herself. Sam, I think she seems okay up to now, but I haven't been watching it today.
Yeah.
And about George going, I'm quite glad, because he's like watching paint dry.
Oh, really? All
yeah.
right, Jackie, listen, thanks for your call.
Thank you then.
Pleasure to speak to you. Take care. But that's all we've got time for today. Thanks to Jeff, Bonnie, and of course all of today's callers. Don't forget, Big Mouth tonight, 9 o'clock. Big Mouth at 10:30pm on E4. We are back tomorrow, 7:30. We're going to be joined by Chris Eubank, also going live to the house to reveal the old numbers. Exciting stuff to see. Don't take care. Bye-bye.